Hi. So we're gonna keep on talking about coordinate points. You guys are used to having this, right? You guys are used to having this where the first number is the x, the second one is the y, right? Because remember, x goes first, then the y, right? As we remember from before, x is left and right, and y means up and down. So when they gave you two numbers inside of parentheses, there's a comma in between. We know those are directions, right? The direction of where to go, right? So that in this case, x, the first number is x, so that means left to right. It's positive, so it's to the right, and then y, it's positive, and y means up and down, so it's gonna go to the up, right? Those are just directions, right? X is always left and right, y is up and down, and if it's negative, it goes to the left. If it's positive, to the right, and if y is negative, it's down. If y is positive, it's up, right? But now, what happens if there's zeros there, right? So first of all, what happens when both of them are zero? Well, this point is called the origin. That's gonna be at zero. Okay, that's gonna be right here at zero. So this point right here, where it's at the origin, is gonna be zero. Okay, that's where x and y axis they meet, right? That's where they meet at zero. Now, what happens if one of the other ones is zero? Let's say this one is zero, right? 0, 11. So what does that mean? Right? That means that what x is 0 and y is 11. That means x is 0. And since x is left and right, what happens when it's 0? Well, it stays there. It stays there. Okay? The only direction that you have is y. And what is y? Up or down. In this case, it's up. So that means we're only going to one direction. We're just going up. So it's not going left and right. It's staying there, and then it's just going up. So here at 11 is going up. So this point called A, it's going to be right here on the y-axis. Okay, that's it. And now let's say y is 0 now. Let me change it up and put that y is 0 now. You see that? Now what happens? X has a direction since let me put negative. So now since x is left and right and that 12 is negative, that means to the left 12. And then what is y? Y, the x is to the left and y is 0. So it doesn't have a direction, right? So it stays there. So the only thing we did is going to the left 12, negative 12. And this is going to be on the x-axis. Okay? So when every time it's, that means the B, it's going to be located on the x-axis, and A is going to be located on the y-axis. That's it. When every time you see a 0 in one of the x or the y, that means it doesn't have direction, it stays there. Okay? Good luck.